Hey everyone, welcome back to Sociology of Disasters, week 3 of our online course. Um, I'm going to apologize ahead of time right now. I am sick, so if I sound terrible or if I begin to cough or whatnot, I'm apologizing now. So, this week for our class, we basically learned about the aftermath of a disaster, um, how it affects the community, and a lot about the mental health portion. Um, One major fact would be that we need to keep the people safe. Um, when we do that, we would be evacuating people out of the cities, out of their homes, into more shelters that are stable. Send people out on rescue missions. I will give you an example later on about a rescue mission that occurred with one of my family members. Um, Another thing that we learned about was what happens after, as in like I said, the mental health portion. People have PTSD. Um, People are losing jobs. Relocating can force them into depression because they're forced to get out of their comfort zone and into someplace new. Uh, Something that I was bummed out about that I couldn't read is how to prepare your pets for disasters. Neither of the links would open on my laptop, so I would like to learn more about that for in the future. I do not have a pet myself, but I'm sure that'd be beneficial knowledge just in case. Um, Another very surprising fact that I learned was domestic violence increases. I never would have assumed that, but it says in the state of Mississippi in one of the articles that were posted, the buildup for years, even years after a disaster, domestic violence increases. Another fact would be that substance abuse increases, like tobacco, alcohol, drugs, but this is basically for only the people that have been on it prior to the disaster. Um, Another thing that blew my mind was out of 141 countries, more women than men are killed. That very surprised me, but after reading the article, I do understand a little bit more on why that is. Uh, One question I would ask the class would be what have they experienced disaster wise in their lifetime? Have they ever been a part of a disaster or know anything or any family members that were in one? For an example, for myself, my dad's friend, Joe, who is the owner of the Windjammer Motel down in New Jersey, he, during Hurricane Sandy, was getting overflooded, so they had to send him and everybody in his hotel on top of the roof, and helicopters had to come pick them up, make sure everybody was safe, and evacuated out of Seaside for that. So that is my story for the week. I want to thank you for listening, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week.